What's going on, everybody? It's Great Scott's back here with the third episode. I never know what episode it is, but I think that this is the third episode in our 1861 spring CSA campaign. We've been rocking and rolling. I noticed I noticed a couple things now when I loaded back in, and maybe these were all here at the end of the last video, but I haven't rewatched it since it went up, so I don't remember. I think I observed at the end of the last game that up here at the top, where the cursor is, hopefully you can see it, that I won a major battle, and after it, this is where it was before, and then after the battle, it had slid over to here. And now that I've loaded back in again, it seems to, at the very least, have reset to just prior to that battle. Actually, I'm kind of hoping that battle was fought. Okay, I believe it was, because I think it was fought just south of Springfield. So it seems like everything is recording all right. I don't see any need to do a grand overview. I need to check and remind myself where I was. Somehow the finances are improving, which probably is going to lead me to upgrade some arms. I'm not sure what we have in terms of a recruitment pool. We got 35,000. Realistically, we can only get a very few infantry or cavalry. We could recruit a lot of artillery, just because the numbers are so small in so many states. But I was exploring sending Price over here to the Red Hills to see if he can cut the Union's trade, one of their trade nodes, with the West. This is McCullough's army. He's also in the older versions of the game. He is the general of the Department of the West. Here they've kind of named him after their original commanders. He's pursuing the Union Department of the West, which got absolutely thrashed in the previous video. I thought it was a bug, and now, and I think maybe there's something wonky going on, but I'm now not as sure that that's the case. One of the things I will definitely forget to do, but I shouldn't, because I've been complaining about something that is fixed, but I just didn't know how it was fixed, is that in battle, you can now finally manually control where the AI goes. I believe it requires you to hold the left Alt key while moving them. Great. So I'm going to have Johnston build some forts around Petersburg. Right now they're southeast. Probably later they'll get moved. I forget actually our total numbers. So it's 68,000. So basically it's even in number of men fielded. I think all of their forces, though, are pretty much concentrated right here. Well, now there we go. So I think these four armies are pretty much it. And what's left of their army of the West is falling back as well. I forgot what I was doing with Beauregard. Oh, I guess he was going to build forts. Yeah, that actually might be a better use for his army. So maybe Johnston will build forts. I can't remember if I tried to build some north of Richmond and they just didn't take. In one of these campaigns, I was trying to use forts to control Northern Territory from reverting back to Union control after taking it, because I pretty much beat the armies, but they had a bunch of small units running around. Oh, I know. That explains why nothing's moving. It's paused. Alright. I use forts more defensively, or I guess maybe more offensively in a way. Now, I did not watch this, but I feel like this bar has crept a little bit to the left. Which is, it's strange, but I don't know if it has anything to do with their economy recovering, but mine's recovering as well. I don't know. So I've maxed out the 8 policies I've paid for. I can pay for 2 more, and I'm willing to do it if something opens up. If the government funding were really pinched, I'd look over here. The thing that most concerned me, and when I opened this, is that my national support's down to 79, and I'm trying to think, what the heck have I done to drive it down to 79. If you've seen any of the earlier CSA campaigns, you know I'm imposing tariffs, I'm printing notes, I'm printing more notes, I'm giving them inflation. I would have already chose impressment, and those things drive down national support. Yeah, I've recruited. Hold on. Oh wait, no, this is what I want. Yeah, I've recruited troops. I understand, but you know, 3.5% unemployment is pretty good, right? Economy's expanding. Incomes were mediocre before I got here, right? That I didn't change with that, so I'm not sure why it seems like CSA support is plummeting relative to the North, who's imposed tariffs. But there it is. There is that. If there is a bit of a lull here, maybe I'll. Oh wait, we're gonna see if we can capture the. I don't know if you can capture whole armies. I don't think you can, because we had this Union Department of the West. We actually were following it. We overtook it on the road, and it just kind of continued marching. So, I don't think... If you can do that, I don't think that you can capture them. Lane's army, I think we sent him in here to... There were some parts here in far western Kentucky that were still Union. And I wanted to go ahead and make sure that we had them on our side. I don't know that Kentucky can go any more CSA than it is. Let's just see what it's like down here. Yeah, that's all CSA, so maybe we'll... I know that this is Indiana, but let's go that way. And then bring Lane back. Wait, that's not Lane's... That can't be right. Oh, yes, it is right. That's right. I have 2 big armies out here and only 1 back east. What do I want to give these guys? So I think I want to start giving these guys stuff that I would never take, like skilled cartographers, and see if it has... What am I missing here? I got myself in a fort battle. And I lost it. Ah, yes. This takes me back, folks. This takes me back to the earliest. Are you kidding me, dude? I swore that this thing was fixed, and it seemed like it was for a few maps. But we're back to the... Actually, that does make sense. It's only a 1,000-man force on my side. I thought this was one of my larger armies. I really just started the video up as soon as I got in here. What else do I almost never take? Line lights. It seems like probably a thing I'm least likely to ever use, so we'll go with that. Alright, I was quick to blame the devs, the computer, and everyone but myself, but as usual, it's operator error. Yeah, the plan is generally to bring Lane's army back east to join up with Johnston, and then we'll have 2 pretty significant forces there. Where are these guys going? How did this revert to Union control? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I was going to try to develop the Navy a bit. They don't seem... Well, famous last words. So they have 4 blockades gone up. Most of them aren't that terribly good, it appears. I don't know that we really have much we can do to challenge them. I don't want to devote scarce resources, but this is also not a real campaign, as frustrating as it may be sometimes. Right, this is still early release, so I'm gonna try to do some different things here. I think this guy might need to get replaced at some point. It's not that he's bad, but I'm pretty sure he's served since like the War of 1812. Yup, the War of 1812. And the Second Barbary War. Yeah. So no, we don't want to delete any ships. We are in fleets though. There we go. Construct new ship. I don't know what a double ender is. It has a funny name, so I'm building that. I think I've built 2 ships already. I think that was something I did, maybe even prior to the first video. Oh, the morale is broken though. Well, oops. Here again, it looks like we've overtaken the Department of... We actually beat them to Peoria. They continue to retreat into us. I don't know what's going on there. Alright. We're at 10 times speed, so we can't go any faster. Let's bring you back. Let's bring you back. See if these things... Yeah, these things stayed CSA. It's kind of another reason why I'm a little surprised that the national support has dwindled. I would assume with capturing most of the, what we'd call Midwest from the Union, that, I mean, our economy would be booming. We'd be alright. I don't know if we have access to any new... No. I don't know if I like that the... Okay, so this is strange. The armies you create, I don't know if you can change where they are in this numbering, but they seem to come in at the end. Alright, reboard muskets are not great, but they're also not the priority. The priority is getting, yeah, infantry out of shotguns and get them something. I would not mind Mississippi's, but I'm probably going to give them Springfield Musketoons. I want to save the Mississippi's if I can for the infantry. Though, the Sharps, well, the Sharps is about 240,000 more. Though it more than triples the rate of fire and not quite doubles their range. This is definitely an improvement to 1817. Smith carbine. 9 shots a minute's good, but the Henry rifle. Yeah, I asked the devs if this is supposed to be available for the CSA to produce in what month is it? Well, it's almost July 1861, maybe. Spencer carbine, Spencer repeating rifle. 16 shots a second is going to be nice. My sense is I actually kind of like this. It just gives them greater range, and it's cheap, and if I don't like it, I can always get rid of it, give it to infantry or give it to somebody else, and I can upgrade their rifles later. But okay, we got to get rid of these mixed muskets, or we ought to get rid of these. Springfield musket, the Mississippi rifle, for a little bit more, doubles their effective range. So that seems worthwhile. Again, the Colt revolving carbine, would anybody have had that in quantity? I don't know. We do got to upgrade the artillery at some point, but I'm not as concerned about that. I believe plains rifles, the kind of deal with them is that okay range, very vanilla rate of fire, probably about as low as it goes, but I think it's terrible in melee, and I'm not sure if the Springfield is any better, but 250 yards is short for infantry. I mean, so we'll risk them being terrible in melee and give them better shots at range, and comes to melee, it comes to melee. Alright, those are 6-pounders. Reboard muskets are not, like I said, not great. But I don't know if that's the first thing I want to do. 1817, more 6-pounders, more reboard. I think I'm more likely gonna change the arty. If I can grab Napoleon, parrot rifle's good. Napoleons are good. You know, I probably want. So in terms of some of the specs of the 10-pounder and the 3-inch, rate of fire is the same. The effective range is virtually the same. I have a lot more it looks like the 3-inch. I'm not exactly sure what standardized means. So I guess the more standardized it is, maybe the lower the price is kind of the description I'm getting from this. What else do we have? We got the 12-pound field gun. Oh, but that's a 20-pound parrot rifle. A 20-pound parrot rifle. Huh. 1900 yards. It's effective range, which is actually basically the same as the others. I don't know. I find that surprising. 12-pound field gun. 30-pound parrot rifle. That actually has some range to it. Very low rate of fire though, at only 1 a minute. I don't know if that's because they're aiming up for 3,000 yards. So what are we talking about? Just a little under 2 miles away. Yeah, I guess that might require that. I kind of like howitzers, but because I realize I'm on video and this is taking way too long. We'll do a 12-pounder, and it's a 12-pounder. That's a 12-pounder. I don't know. It's gonna matter that much. A 3-inch ordnance. All right. So that shores that up in the east. Is Beauregard at... Beauregard is at his destination. Alright. There we go. Get a fort there. Let's see what Johnston's options are. If I remember, it seemed to me like there was a lot of area where we should have been able to build a fort in the past, but it just wouldn't go in for whatever reason. I couldn't get the okay here to build forts. It's not that close. It'd be nice to build it somewhere along this road, that it would be a kind of speed bump before the Union gets to Richmond if they end up coming down this. I just don't see anything that's gonna go in here. So nope, we're done. We're done. And at the very least, maybe we can pull out over here. Alright, McCullough's getting pulled a ways away, which I don't love, but this is a long march. And I probably, what I should do is I should switch Chase. I should have switched Chase with Price, just because Price has the minute he could actually affect an outcome near the action. I'm guessing that the reason why Florida State militias, I think the number of disabled has gone up. The number of abled has gone down. It's just because the supply situation is so tenuous. Well, it says the supply situation is tenuous, yet I'm pretty sure, even though these are northern states, I thought CSA had basically taken control of everything in the state. I know some people really know the intricacies of this stuff. I haven't caught on yet. Alright, so we got another Fort Morgan there. What else can we do? Maybe build some forts further up. See about that. Right, we are on top of this army again. Balloon Corps. Yeah. I have no idea what this is gonna do, but like I said, I'm trying to be a decent tester and actually try these things out, because a lot of times you find that stuff's actually pretty not as bad as you thought. Florida State Militia is disintegrating. Where are you guys going? Oh, where I told you to go. Okay. That would do. No, we can't hold that. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. That'll do as well. Oops, somebody had a perk here. Something I wondered about earlier was whether the engineers and stuff actually appeared, because I swear in the Battle of Chancellorsville I fought against Union, it looked like an engineering unit. Pretty sure that was their title. I was fortunate somebody on the channel explained to me how engineering should work, but I rarely see the points to be able to use it, and my erratic playstyle kind of defeats the purpose of building fortifications. All right, we actually have lane back. Let's go to Indianapolis. Let's go to Crossroads. We'll take this. Maybe we'll go up and we'll try to knock down. Maybe we'll try to take some of the territory out here. Completely not following the plan I had earlier, which was to just have smaller units go around and take stuff. But I forgot that there are occasional forts. Anything changing? Not really, except that I've lost about 1,000 men. I assume a lot of that is from Chase's army deserting. These guys are also... Let's give them... I just want to give them something I think is important. I think the flying column is important if you're going to move really outside of friendly territory. My goodness! Is this army... They're just going to keep withdrawing? Try to overtake them and get a battle going. Actually, is this my home state? Is this a home state? Nope. Too far north. But we still have 100% supply. I was thinking maybe just let them get somewhere and stop, and then engage them. Oh God, it's rough goings. But I think the Florida State Militia will make it back into friendly territory. Whether the morale will recover, no idea. No idea. Okay, we're almost there, so I want to see what this does, if anything. It looked like it was moving faster from far away, but it was not. Yikes. Alright, we still might have to wait a while for that one. But at least Price's army looks like it's supplied. Well, with some things. And now some other things. I guess they have a little bit further to go, but it doesn't look like we're going to end up cutting trade with the West. It's maybe just assume that it's going to somehow trickle back east. All right. Chase is back in a CSA state, and we'll see if when he pauses, that allows the supplies. It looks like his supplies have already come up from about 30 or 15% to almost 50. All right, so we've taken. Lane's army has taken Indianapolis. We'll see if we can repay these guys up here in Detroit. We're sending Chase's army scurrying back to Virginia because they lost no men in a siege battle. But then again, I also went into that siege with no artillery, and I was besieging a fort, so... Again, I blame the commander. Uh-oh. We get stuck? I think we're building a fort. Wait, no we didn't. Everybody's where they're supposed to be. Cavalry orders. You know what? Forget it. Go back. You go up here and we'll build forts around Winchester. Maybe it'll do a little more reversing of history, in addition to the grand CSA invasion occupation of the Northwest. So there's a fort here. It looks like the Union could still come across through Fredericksburg. And could just go south to Richmond. I know I tried to build forts north of Richmond last time, it didn't work. I don't know if it'll work from closer to Fredericksburg. Uh-oh! It looks like being back in friendly territory, even with supplies, doesn't really seem to be making a difference. Oh, well, they just went to 87% and then I moved them. So, whoops. Alright, Chase. No, it's not Chase. It's Price. He's got to be at his destination. Alright, we'll sit right on top of this trade node and see if we can do anything. Like I said, I don't think so, because it hasn't worked in the past. Naval bombardment. Well, it looks like I'm going to lose whatever it is. Alright, I'm going to let them fall back. My guess is they're going to end up in Madison or Milwaukee. Let them fall back and stabilize, and then I'm going to push them and see if I can get them in battle again. I don't know what their numbers are like. I mean, I have been close, so my intelligence should be, I would think, excellent. I mean, they're telling me that my intelligence is generally excellent with McCullough. Yeah, I mean, they only got 6,000 men, but if I don't push them, it says they have 13,000 wounded. I don't know how many of those are going to come back, and then they're going to be this force that's retaking all this stuff that we've pressed pretty hard to get. I assume that our finances level. Wow, their finances just tanked. They must be building up. Nope. Basically it's the same. I don't know where their money's going. Unless this is now indicating lost. If this is indicating lost territory, and maybe that's what this was as well. Although I don't know why things recovered. How's my support? Dude, my support is tanking still. Although my morale of armies is... I mean, come on. It's ridiculously high. So what I like to do is I like to shave off some of the morale of my armies and spread that morale back to my people and in the form of national support. I know that they're not exactly the same thing, but I'm not going to say it's a bug, but it's something I don't understand. Since there's a chance we're going to be on the defensive here, at least until I bring the other army over, I actually choose something that I think is good for Johnston's army, which is the mechanics, but or engineers. But I can still say that I haven't really. I don't think I've ever used them in any battle ever. So we'll see if we get to it. All right, can we build a kind of forward fort here to delay? Okay, all right, yeah, I'll do that. It's close enough. All right, let me see how I'm doing on time. We're running a bit long for no tactical battle, but there's only a little I could do about that, and the little I could do would be to take Johnston's army, probably march right about where Beauregard is now, and then just try to pick a fight in Maryland or Pennsylvania or somewhere like that. I don't know what to say about these guys. This one's definitely one for again, I don't know if it's a bug anymore, because sometimes this stuff is actually fixed, but I don't see it in the list of updates, or it's too confusing. Or I think the Department of the West has recovered itself. So I'm going to give McCullough's army that line. Have I wasted enough time? I have. I've wasted enough time with Price. I assume if I can't block that trade node, does it have a message? Not blocked. Okay. Okay. So we will send Price. I'm gonna send him to Springfield. I'm not sure where the Western Army is going to go, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. Alright. Coke's getting in position. I wonder where the Union armies are. They're way back up in... What are we in here? Pennsylvania? Yeah, we're in Pennsylvania still. Alright, they're moving some armies down and over, but they are hugging this river. They just... I don't know why they're being so defensive. Sure, auto-resolve this. Let's see what happens. Now Coke has a ton of arty, and because they beat us before, I want to give them the siege train. Ah, this bug is still here. The rapid advance of... Okay, we got him back. I guess that was Detroit. London Shears, good for them. I think I have done embedded reporters, expert scouts. I don't know if I've ever chosen that, so we'll do it now. All right. So Lane took this. Good. And I'm guessing that means there are no more major forts I need to worry about. Alright, let's bring Lane over to... Oh, no. I don't know if the Union's Navy is up there, and we're not going to let him defeat our army at sea. Think about that one for a while. No. I wanted to get this fort up so that they can't just walk through. I think this is Fredericksburg. Yeah, it is. And then on down south to Richmond. Oh, but there is just nowhere I can get a fort. Wait. It was an optical delusion. Oh, no, it was not an optical delusion. Alright, that might be the best I can hope for. I'm not sure that will intercept an army moving down the rail, but I can try. And so my thinking is that once... he's making good time. Cock's going to come here to Pennsylvania, and I need... Once this fort's done, I need to get Johnston pretty much up to... I thought Johnston had 20,000 men, but maybe not. Get Johnston up here, and then maybe have Lane's army, or so-called Lane's army, push in from the west, and then we'll push north, and we'll have 40,000 men. I think this is also an opportunity to make sure that I've upgraded Lane's army in a reasonable way if we're about to get into some big fights. Nope, that's not reasonable. I think some people complain about the Mississippi, but, you know, compared to mixed muskets, very nice. I'm going to think about this less. Yeah, let's just go with I'm going to think about this less. Nope, we're good. Okay, Springfield is fine, Mississippi is fine. Plains Rifle is not great, but it'll do. It'll have to do. 3-inch 12-pounder. This army is missing a battery. This army was missing a battery, is what we'll be able to say in hopefully a short while. How's Kentucky look? We need one more person from a battery for a battery from Kentucky, and we ain't gonna get it. Is West Virginia a thing? They're counting it as a thing, and so since I'm kind of moving through that area, I guess I prefer horse artillery. I guess. And, yeah, we'll give them Napoleons as well. Alright. Alright, I think we're done with our fort. Yeah, it's not exactly what I should have done, but that's okay. So Johnston's gonna be moving up. I should just rename these armies. It's once I find them. Is this not where I do this? You can tell I've never tried to rename an army because I just don't care. La 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 la. No idea. Yeah, we don't need all that. It's still called Lane's Army. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't look right. That looks right. Are we no longer moving? You know, I think I said my plan too loud, because it seems like they're kind of on to us. So in the best of friends fashion, we're gonna pivot these guys. Well, actually, I can hop over here. There's a route to Pittsburgh. I didn't see that before. So maybe, how big is this army? 20,000, 25 guns. All right. 26,000, 23 guns. Maybe, just maybe, we're not going to get through a tactical battle in this video. Especially if it ends up being something of a monster of a battle. I don't see how that would happen. Whatever happened to the army we were chasing out here? Okay, they didn't give us a slip. They did what I kind of thought they would do, which is pull back to Milwaukee. You guys are on a long, long trek. Back east. I think that's a fort. Wait, no, it's Chase's broken army. Ugh. I don't know if I don't think switching defensive is going to do anything. I think it's... I don't know. It's annoying. But it's early access. Okay. Alright. I mean, this would be a big one. It's going to be about 50,000 on their side, probably about 40,000 on our side. No guarantees it's going to happen. Or that I should want it to happen, but it is kind of the point of the game. We're going to get an engagement here as well. They're not. So they're up to 15,000. So the Union went on a recruiting drive, it looks. The morale of our armies is 155. I mean, yee, but it's a bit high. Alright, now, the concern is that they're bringing up... yeah, I want to fight that battle. Let me see if I can do it. Alright, so... the video's going a bit long. It looks like it's already running at about 42 minutes. But! I'm going to play it anyways. And so I'll... Why does it say they only have 6,500 men? It just said that they had 14,000 and about as many wounded. I don't know if this is right. Maybe it is. They are... Okay, so they're up here. Oh, so Centerville and up is generally where they are. To not make this video longer than it has to be, I will deploy, I'll march forward, and I'll bring you back in when we have an engagement, if we get an engagement. It was not meant to be, folks. It was strange. As I was finishing up deployment before I'd press play, I got notified that the enemy army was trying to disengage, and so I played, I ordered everybody forward, but it started with about a 4-second timer before the enemy withdrew. And so I don't know how these numbers... I don't know how we lost 107 men. We never came in contact. Maybe they like tripped one over the other as they rolled down a hill, and so we have a couple of people out. How they lost 5,500 men, I don't know if those were just wounded men who they left behind when they withdrew, or it was a sloppy withdrawal. But it said they lost 5,500 out of 13,000 or something like that. So, yeah. Well, I bet they are. We're going to go ahead and try and take Milwaukee. That's what we're going to be set up for. But so like, is this not moving further left? Am I the only one who is noticing that? And I'm wondering if it has... I'm wondering what it has to do with a lot of things. I'm also wondering if the national support dropped, or appears to be dropping, because I'm taking territory that is not CSA. But I don't know why that would matter, because they're not states, and so it's not technically national support. They're occupied territory, cities, and so on. I still don't see anything in here that talks about states seceding, although certainly it now shows Missouri, but not Kentucky. And so maybe on this version I can't take it, even though I have 90% support there. Uh-oh. I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting circle, but I don't know who's supposed to march that. McCullough? No. You just march over here. That's all you're doing. Yeah, I really don't know whose movement orders those are. That's not your problem. I'm kind of interested. I don't know if it was something I told Price to do. I have no idea. But I did it. So, but no, we are getting tantalizingly close to the largest battle I've probably ever played in a campaign. We're still getting our armies in place here. Oh dear. South Carolina militia is out of stuff, I guess because I didn't build a supply depot. Let's see if we can remedy that. I don't know if you're supposed to build supply depots in enemy territory or in friendly territory just near it. Don't know. And it kind of seems like they're not about this. I don't see anything turning up that... Oh, wait a minute. Was there something there? There's something there. I don't know if that's going to matter. That might be too far away, but we'll see. It's kind of good to know. I guess Johnson's army should stop. Should stop in friendly territory. I'm pretty sure it's fine for whatever this army is called, Lane's army, because we already have Pittsburgh, and so we're just going to be sitting in Pittsburgh. But speaking of stopping, this is where this one's going to stop. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get my two armies in there to engage these two before help arrives in the form of, looks like, I don't think that was the same unit twice. I think that is legitimately 28,000 men. Yeah, they're they're very good at recruiting exactly the same numbers. It's not a slight, but yeah, we'll see if we can get that next video. It's not going to happen in this one. I'm certainly have my fingers crossed. I know one of the reasons why nothing's moving is because it was paused. But it should be, hopefully it's an interesting one, more interesting one next time. All right, folks, thanks for sticking around. If you have, and hope to have you back in the next one.